my performance would not be half the performance that it is had it not been for the technicians who work behind, who bring that alive on screen. I think for me, there's one part of me that says, whatever I do, I will do it well. The power came from a different place, and I think it just channeled itself through me. Hi, this is Deepika Padukone and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
There's so many departments that the movie excels in, be it the lighting, be it the camera work, be it the sets. I was observing the temple and जो आप लोगों का that whole enormous chamber that you guys have. What sort of a team effort has this been? Do you find this extraordinary? You've been in the movie business for many years now. The way various departments, the way they just come together and just work on a common goal, and everything just falls into place, in spite of everything that was happening around it.
Yeah. That's the only way to make a film work. The team effort, the way people come together, they work behind the scenes, but my performance would not be half the performance that it is had it not been for the technicians who work behind, who bring that alive on screen.
जी बिल्कुल.
You know, the day we had the screening and Sudeep, our DOP, came and gave me a big hug and he was congratulating me on my performance, and I remember telling him, I said, but Dada, I can do what I do. Actors can do what they do.
जी.
But as a cameraman, if you don't capture the emotion that I'm feeling at that point, it's a waste. All of it, the sound, you know, when the music kicks in, all of that. Why do we feel goosebumps sometimes? It's not just the actor's performance. It's when the sound is kicked in at the right time, and because the light is falling on the actor in a certain way, and the cameraman has been able to capture that moment at the right time. It's the magic. It's a magic moment, and it's the magic moment of so many things, so many factors having to come together all at the same moment.
When you were watching that video a short while back, you have a certain concentration, and I've observed that many times before as well, that whatever thing that you do, just all the energies are entirely on that particular thing. When we see the last moment in the film, the climax, when Padmaavat is just walking, you looked extraordinarily beautiful, but at the same time, it seemed that she is in another world now. You know, देखकर कुछ एक feeling होती है कि that there is this element of stoicism, and there is an element of pride, and there's so many emotions that just run through your mind. So where does this concentration come for you, and why do you think it's important for you to just focus on one thing and just focus it entirely? And where did that scene in the climax came from?
Oh wow. I think they're two completely different things in a way.
जी.
I think for me, there's one part of me that says, whatever I do, I will do it well.
हाँ.
If I'm watching something, I will watch it. If I'm listening to someone, I will listen.
Right.
It's very easy in today's times to be distracted,
जी.
to not listen, to not care, to not pay attention. So I think, you know, it's something that I've worked on.
Right.
I wouldn't say worked on, it's something that I'm aware of. It's something that I'm conscious of. It's very, very important for me to do. If I'm eating, I will sit at the dining table and eat, and I will focus on my food. That's important.
Which is wonderful, yeah.
About the film, this might sound strange, but it came from another place. I think all I had to do was just be present in that moment.
जी.
And, you know, there was so much of... The power came from a different place, and I think it just channeled itself through me.
Must have been, because you know people call Padmavati as a goddess. It seemed like, that this woman can be worshipped at that moment, and it had that certain, I think, surreal and celestial quality about that, especially that particular moment.
Hi, this is Deepika Padukone and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.